You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning, the news behind the headlines.
There's a difference between white-collar crime and black people's crimes. You know, and the disparity and the differences, the dissimilarities, that, you know, white people generally get less time than black folk for the same crime or worse. And I yelled when I first heard that Paul Manafort was potentially going to get 24 years. There ain't no way. No white man in America has ever been given 24 years for anything. I say it, you know, maybe for murder and rape and something like that, perhaps. But for the most part, white people don't get those kinds of years. Now, black people get them all day long. What you in prison for, homie? Yeah, man, I was stealing some hubcaps. So how much time did the judge give? Judge gave me 50 years to life. What, stealing hubcaps? Yeah, well, I stole a car in town or two, and I stole a transistor radio. 50 years for that? Yeah, I got 50 years. You know, and everybody knows that about black people. Everybody knows that. But, you know, white people don't get 24. Well, I ain't never heard no white person get more than 5 years in prison. And then that was mostly about probation. So when I heard, you know, the federal guidelines said he was going to get 24 years, I said, this can't possibly be. And it didn't. They didn't give him 4 years. Not about 24. They didn't even give him 4 years. He already been in jail now a year, since August of last year, 2019. 2019. So, 2018. So, and everybody's jumping up and down, you know, and saying, well, this is unfair, it's not right, and so forth. I think there's going to be a lot of debate about this, however, because this is going to bring it to the forefront of their arguments that black people are not treated equal under the law. And that white folk get away with murder, and especially white collar crime, such as what this is, you know. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I am he. I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.